Way to go, Microsoft. You just blew it again. Let's just get this video started and out of the road. So, a couple months back, there was this rumor and speculation about a Xbox One all digital edition coming in the works and coming in spring 2019. Well, the case that it is that it's actually true. It's supposed to get reviewed this coming up Tuesday, the 16th, and it's supposed to release on May 7th. And on a website that has it saying that it's going to release on May 7th, it's showing that the price point is 229 euros and $250 US dollars in cash. Okay, Microsoft, you wonder why you're not the top dog. And you wonder why PlayStation 4 is smoking your ass this generation. Well, let's just think this for a second. Now, you're releasing a Xbox One that's all digital edition, no disk drive, nothing except just an all digital content. And yet you only have a 1 terabyte hard drive also in that system. When you could honestly put like maybe a 2 terabyte or possibly do the 1 terabyte and then also give the people that buy the system like bundle it with a extra 1 terabyte external hard drive. 1 terabyte is not going to be enough room, especially for an all digital edition type console when you cannot put physical media into that system. You got to think, Microsoft, you have to think. It's just I just don't know what to say, because for one, it just doesn't make sense, because 1 terabyte, okay, if you compare 1 terabyte with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One when they first launched with a 500 gigabyte, yes. And if it was early still in the generation, a 1 terabyte would be just enough storage to even have a bit of games to download. A 1 terabyte would be enough. But no, we're far down into the generation to where the next gen systems are about to come out, and games like GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Call of Duty World War 2, they're anywhere between 50 to a little over 100 gigabytes. Yeah, a 1 terabyte with games that are like 70 to 100 gigabytes, you're only going to be able to hold maybe 10 games at the most. So that's not a lot, especially for a big gamer. And you want to sell as many consoles as possible, and you're selling the console for $250 when you can go out and buy a brand new Xbox One S that's with a disc drive and even find it for cheaper than $250. What are you thinking, Microsoft? This is not a smart move. You keep making all these dumb, stupid decisions, and yet you wonder why PlayStation 4 and Sony is actually whooping your butt hard this generation. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I personally love the Xbox One. I have the Xbox One X, and it is the supreme console on the market. It is the most powerful console ever made. But Microsoft, you just gotta freaking think for 1 second. You can't just think that that's how it's going to be and charge people. Now, I understand that it's going to be with 3 games installed physically on the system that you're going to get with it. I understand that it's going to be with 3 games: Minecraft, Forza Horizon 3, and then of course Sea of Thieves. But why and also in the world are you putting a older Forza game, Forza Horizon 3, when you could put Forza Horizon 4 in that list and you may get people to buy your system? It's just not going to sell all that well like you want, Microsoft, because you're showing that you want to people to spend more money when you could drop the price down to $200 at $199 US dollars. And guess what, Microsoft? People are going to buy it because it's really so much affordable. And you get it? Like, why do you think the PlayStation 4 actually won this generation? Well, let's actually think. Well, number one, it is because Sony had the price down to when it first launched that it was available to buy. $400, and you were pushing things shoved down our throats trying to make your system to be a all digital system at that time, and you were also putting a freaking Kinect that people did not really care about, and your system wasn't even as powerful as the PlayStation 4. It was cheaper, affordable, powerful, and Sony wasn't pushing all digital version, or not digital version, but all digital content in our throats like you were, Microsoft. Now you see why Sony has been killing it with this generation. It was cheap, it was affordable, it was the most powerful console when these consoles launched, and they wasn't shoving digital content down our throats. And yet you're trying to do that right now, and you're even trying to make it more expensive. Microsoft, you just better hope what's coming for you guys, because you just need to freaking really start thinking a lot more and think about what the consumers want. And this is also another thing of why Microsoft has lost this generation. They're not producing as many exclusives like they should be. Like last year, all they had was Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, and then Forza Horizon 4. Those were the only three exclusives that Microsoft had throughout the year. And Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2 wasn't as a humongous success as Forza Horizon 4 was. Now, you also got to think. Now, back in 2016, you had Halo 5 Guardians that came out at the end of 2015. You had Quantum Break. You had Gears of War 4. And then, of course, you had Forza Horizon 3. And Microsoft, you were selling consoles at that year. As soon as you launched the Xbox One S, you were selling consoles left and right. You were the selling dog from the month of August all the way through like March of the following year, 2017. And then now you haven't been producing as many exclusives, and so now PlayStation 4 and even Nintendo Switch have been selling a lot more consoles. Now, the PlayStation 4 has actually slowed down a bit in sales, but it's still selling it's still selling more than Xbox Ones. They're still selling PS4s left and right, even if they're slowing down. And yeah, and see, Microsoft, you're always wondering why you're not selling consoles. Well, why don't you make this damn stupid exclusives and try to make sure that they're good? I will give you credit, guys. You did it really great with the Xbox One X as being the most powerful console ever. And being a true 4K gaming console, I love your system a lot, and I'm a proud owner to even own an Xbox One X. But you guys gotta freaking start thinking about what the customers want. Not just all of this, bringing consoles and bringing just a couple games and then doing a next console and then doing a different type of a console that's the same thing. You need to do exclusives and what people want, not just all about consoles. So, yeah. This is Infernal Shard 1 for the win, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit a like. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And send me down in the comment section down below if you think it's ridiculous if the Xbox One S All Digital Edition is going to be captured at $250. So just rate, comment, and below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.